I'm Richard P. Smith. It's the morning of November 7th, and I'm hunting in Saskatchewan here with Proudfoot Outfitters. I've hunted with them a number of times in the past and taken several trophy class bucks, and I'm looking forward to taking one again on this trip. I've already passed up 3 nice bucks that I never even would have considered passing up anywhere else. One was a tremendous 9-point that I saw last night that's going to score in the 140s and might even make 150. I also passed up a 10-point that's in the 135 to 140 range, and a 13-point that another hunter later shot, scored 139. So there's some tremendous bucks here. Well, I see another deer coming. I'm going to have to sign off for now.
Here's a photo of that 13-pointer that I passed up that Phil Henry later shot. Some problems developed with the video camera I brought on this hunt, so I wasn't able to tape those first bucks that I passed up, but the outfitter loaned me his camera, and here's another 8-point that I passed up during the hunt.
It's the morning of November 8th here in Saskatchewan. I didn't see that big buck yesterday that I was hoping to. The same 8-point that I saw right after daylight yesterday came back late in the day. I had an exciting sighting a few minutes ago here. A timber wolf or gray wolf happened to go by the bait. There was a fawn at the bait and it took off running full speed, and I knew there was something coming, and the wolf happened to stop at the bait briefly, and I got some video of it. It's not going to do anything positive for my deer hunting, but it's exciting seeing a predator like that here in the Northwoods. And it's a reminder that us hunters aren't the only predators out there. Wolves take their share of deer too. And I also happened to videotape a coyote and a fisher on the bait yesterday. So I've got a variety of wildlife. And that's common when you're hunting. You never know what you're going to see. I saw a ruffed grouse also.
Here's that wolf that I saw on November 8th. This is the coyote that I managed to film at the bait. He appeared to be eating some of the oats that were at the bait. And here's the fisher, which are members of the weasel family and related to pine marten, mink, and otter.
If you're wondering about the 2 hat, why I'm wearing 2 hats, I've got a scent lock hat in hood underneath, and then an orange hat on top to meet Saskatchewan regulations. I've got scent lock from head to toe. Got scent lock hat, socks, long underwear, and then coat and pants. And it's worked very well. I've not been winded by a deer so far.
This buck with 5x3 antlers was the best one I saw at the stand I had been hunting. So I decided it was time to move on to a different location. Outfitter Robbie Dye took me to another stand where a different hunter had passed up a couple 10-points. A change in scenery brought on renewed optimism, especially in the location where a couple dandy bucks had already been seen. In the corner there. Proudfoot Outfitters uses elevated enclosed blinds like this one for the greatest comfort among hunters. At the same time, it reduces the chances that whitetails are going to see and or smell hunters that are inside. As expected, a decent buck that I decided to shoot showed up that evening. I didn't have to look at his antlers very long to decide he was one I wanted to shoot. I waited for the buck to turn broadside after getting my rifle ready and then took the shot.
Nice buck. Beautiful Saskatchewan buck. He's actually a 12 point. He's got forked brow tines. He's actually 13 points. After getting the buck back to camp and a good night's rest, I realized one of the points wasn't actually long enough. This one's got 12 points. He had a 13th and maybe even a 14th. Two tines are broke off, but it's a nice buck. Anyone who is interested in hunting deer with Proudfoot Outfitters can look forward to a great experience in a comfortable camp.